Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's One Piece Treasure Cruise video, I will showcase two different teams for levels 1 until 79 for the new Pirate King Adventures versus Newgate. Team 1 will be using the new bots and I will show you how to adjust the team based on the new legend you got if you did pulls, but the second team won't be using any new units in case you haven't pulled yet, so you can get your levels up and be ready for level 80 when you pull. So without further ado, let's get to the teams. Team number 1 will be using the new Yamato as double captain and both the new rare recruits. We want to enter as both captains on the Q side. Our own Captain Yamato can run Treasure Mapero Spero support to lock her slot for after the revive in the final stage, and we also need a Despair removing support. I am specifically running Opera on Luffy Newgate. Let me also freeze the gameplay to explain to you adjustments you can make based on what you pulled if you did pull. If instead of Yamato you pulled Roger and Oden, you can run them as captain, and with them you don't need to use the two supports listed on the left. If you have Zoro and Sanji instead of Yamato, you can run them as captain, and you don't need to use Luffy and Newgate. You can replace them with whatever you like. You still do need to have a Despair removing support though, so you can run something like Valentine Nami on Zoro Sanji or whatever else works. Even replacing the no longer needed Luffy Newgate with someone that removes Despair with their special, it will be absolutely fine. In case you pulled both Yamato and one of the other new legends, you can run Zoro and Sanji in the place of Luffy Newgate with Valentine Nami support and Roger Oden in the place of Shanks. No matter your composition, your friend captain still needs to be Yamato. For the two new rare recruits now, in case you do not have them, instead of Kinemon you want someone to give the left column their specials back and remove paralysis from the right column. If you don't run Yamato as captain, point event Q free to play Yamato works perfectly instead of Kinemon. But you can even use someone like Pirate King Adventures Otama. She will also work fine, but we will lose out on the attack boost from Shanks, which is okay. For Toki, you essentially need someone to remove Special Bind in stage number 3, so any Special Bind remover works here, but some examples can be Pirate King Adventures Otama once again if you did not use her in the place of Kinemon. The last Pirate King Adventures unit, Luffy, in case you are not using Luffy Newgate, works perfectly. Preferably any Q unit that removes Special Bind like Point Event Kaido or even the rare recruit of Law and Robin works. Even if it's a non-Q unit, it's okay, and if you don't have a new legend to use as captain, you can use 6+ V2 Shanks and fill the empty spot with any Q damage boosting unit. I think that pretty much covers everything, so let's continue with the run. You don't really want to stall or charge up your super swaps, you don't care, and if you are running Zoro and Sanji, you can swap wherever you see fit. In the first two stages, we immediately will take out everyone to proceed and face off versus Izo in stage 3. Also for your ship, you can use whatever you like. Izo will bind and special bind our units, Yamato as captain of course will resist bind, and then Toki will resist special bind. We want to activate our special bind remover here, and we also want to swap both of our captains to the deck side for the guaranteed Wano slot and color advantage over Izo. If you don't have your own Yamato, only your friend captain is enough. Then we attack and easily take care of stage number 3. Something to note, for stage number 4 I have all of my slasher Q units on the left column, which means that Kinemon will resist Special Rewind here, and by activating him he will give the left column their specials back. He will also remove paralysis from the right column units, and then we want to swap our friend captain back to the Q side, activating Yamato as well to remove damage reduction completely, inflict increased damage taken and gain a color affinity boost. Start attacking with the right column units, then the left ones that have color advantage, and easily defeat all 3 enemies. For the final stage, your Despair removing support alongside Sockets will take care of Despair since we cannot swap both of our captains, and then Pero Spero, who is not necessary. When we activate our Yamato, he will lock our captain slots to Wano, so we can use them after the revive as well, but you can one-shot Newgate so we don't really need him. We swap our captain to the Q side and activate her though, so we can apply increased damage taken, gain a color affinity boost and the Wayno slot. Then, if you can get the attack boost, activate Shanks before Luffy Newgate for the attack boost and the chain boost, otherwise activate Shanks after the revive. Finally, we want Luffy Newgate to be activated for the Despair support to remove Despair, and Luffy Newgate will provide an ore boost and remove the defensive effect Newgate got, whichever one, and then we just one-shot him. He revives of course, and if you didn't activate Shanks before, because you couldn't get the attack boost, activate him now for the chain boost, build up your chain a bit, attack with Yamato, and easily beat Newgate again. Team number 2 will only use Roger Oden as a friend captain from the new units and no one else, in case you haven't pulled yet. We want the EX Super on Roger Oden, and that is why I am running Shanks as my captain, and then Denjiro, free-to-play point event Denjiro, as a crewmate who also has double special activation. Free-to-play Zoro needs maximum level limit break to remove the defensive effect in the final stage. Then we have point event Killer to remove damage reduction in stage 4. And Pirate King Adventures Luffy needs V1 Rayleigh support, so alongside sockets we can completely remove bind in stage 3. It is also very important to have the correct team composition, so you want Denjiro and Zoro on the left because we don't want their specials in stage 4, but then Luffy, Killer and of course Shanks, we need them in the right column so they can activate their specials because we need them to. A trick you can do since we enter with a full board of guaranteed matching slots is maintain Denjiro's slot to matching to use for more damage versus Izo in stage 3 because Denjiro has color advantage. Here attack based on slot advantage without activating any specials, ending on Denjiro to easily defeat Izo. Of course, the way to maintain Denjiro's slot is to take care of the first 2 stages by only attacking with everyone else except him. In stage number 4 now, as you can see, Luffy is not special binded, he resisted it, so we are going to activate him to remove it from everyone else and also gain a base attack boost and an ore boost alongside a full board of matching slots. Then we activate Shanks to remove paralysis and get a chain boost, and then Killer to remove damage reduction completely. Your attacking order here is Denjiro and then Zoro, then the Int units and then the Q ones to easily beat everyone and face off against Newgate now in the final stage. Of course, we have no supports that help us here. Rayleigh has already activated, and Despair will be completely resisted because of our friend captain's captain ability. We also will maintain Shanks' chain boost because we can stop the removal of beneficial effects with Roger Oden. After the preemptive and whatever defensive effect Newgate gets, our plan is the same. We want to activate the EX Super of Roger Oden first to guarantee them a Wayno slot and a base attack boost. Then we want to activate their special to gain tons of damage boosting. And finally, we want to activate Zoro so he removes either threshold or defense up, so make certain to have your maximum level limit break. Now we just tap Roger Oden and easily one-shot Newgate. You do not need to use the Rasugo special or any specific attacking order, and then after the revive all of our beneficial effects are gone, and what we want to do is just activate Denjiro twice. I'm pretty certain even once will work, but twice will give our friend captain an attack boost and an ore boost, so we can one-tap Newgate again. And these are my 2 teams with and without the new units to beat the new Pirate King Adventures up until level 79. For an 80+ team, definitely subscribe to not miss out on that video, and if you enjoyed this one, leave a like, I would really appreciate it. As always, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.